Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you. It is July 29th, and this is the summary report for week number 13. So basically in this video, I'm just going to go over kind of how my week went, how it's going overall, and just any kind of changes that I'm thinking about making, or just kind of my biggest challenges and hurdles right now. I'm just going to kind of talk that through. So yeah, if you're new here, basically this channel I use to journal and document my trading journey. And it's very important to me that I'm fully transparent. So you'll see everything, my account balances, profit and loss. I trade live every day. And I'm a learning trader. I am still trying to become consistently profitable. We're not there yet. And we're just documenting our journey to getting there. I'm going to get there. It's just a matter of when, and hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, let's just dive in. I'm just going to look at my accounts. As you can see, so we have 20 funded 50K Apex accounts. We actually have 3 evaluation accounts that are passed, but I'm just keeping them in the reserves right now. Hopefully I'll never need them. But that's what that is. So basically, if we look at our account balances, I'm just going to sort by the lowest balance. Our lowest balance is 48,800, 48,900. Our drawdown is pretty much at 47,500. So we have some wiggle room yet on these, but these 2 accounts here. So when I started out this journey, I was trading all 20 funded accounts at the same time, and it just proved to be too big of a mental hurdle for me. Just switching from an evaluation account, I don't really have any problems passing or being profitable on evaluation accounts, but switching to a funded account, it's just that additional mental, psychological barrier, and I'm just struggling. I'm struggling to convert from my, evaluation accounts and having that same results on my funded accounts. So yeah, and that's why we stopped trading all 20 accounts at the same time. I still trade all 20 at least once a week just so they stay active. But primarily, these 2 accounts are the ones that we are trading. And my plan is just to trade those 2 accounts. And I use Trade Copier for those 2 accounts only. And basically, my goal is take it slow, kind of get acclimated to trading funded accounts. And then my goal would be to take them to payout, pay myself, and just alleviate some of that pressure, and then continue to trade more funded accounts. My goal is still to trade all 20 funded accounts. That is still my goal, and that is still what we're going to do. It's just a matter of how we get there. So that's kind of the account balances here. Hopefully makes sense. Now let's just dive into how the week went. And this is Tradezilla. This is what platform I use for journaling my trades. I am trying to work on getting a discount code for you guys, but it's been a little bit of a struggle with Tradezilla, I'll be honest. But hopefully in the future here, I can get a discount code for you guys for using Tradezilla if you're interested. I really do like the platform. It is really nice and user-friendly. So I would definitely recommend it. Okay, so this is the overall summary. Since we started trading 20 funded accounts, this is where we're at. Obviously, you can see things haven't been going well. Now, we had 20 accounts, and through the whole process, I mean, we've been doing this for, I think, 60. I think yesterday, Friday, was my 60th day of trading the funded accounts. So, this is a summary of 60 days. In those 60 days, we have blown funded accounts. I think we've blown a total of 6 funded accounts, which is a $2,500 loss on each account. So those losses, those accounts that were blown, that is in here. That's why we see such a big deficit, and it is what it is. We're trying to learn from it. Of course, the goal is, when we make mistakes, the goal is to learn from our mistakes and hopefully not make them again. But yeah, that's where we're at overall. It's not really that pretty. Now let's switch to, we're almost at the end of the month. Let's just switch to monthly here. This month. Okay, so for the month, we actually made a really nice recovery this month, and we are actually green. We are green for the month, and you can see here, just looking at our month, we kind of started off the month with an $800 loss. Now, I will say, so these 3 days here and these 2 days, so the first 5 days of this month, I was trading all 20 funded accounts. So that's why you see a big loss here. We had a 2.7K loss and a 1.9K loss. That's because we were trading all 20 accounts. Just noted. Now, right here on the 12th, on July 12th, I made the decision to stop trading all 20 funded accounts, and we're only going to trade my 2 accounts and take it slow. So we started off with only trading 1 micro. So these first couple days here, we were only trading 1 micro. We switched to 2 micros, and now I'm trading 3 to 4 micros. So again, I'm just trying to slowly scale up, take it slow, get acclimated to, getting acclimated to trading these funded accounts. So it's a slow process. We're not having huge $10,000 days, $5,000 days, like you see a lot of people have. That's okay. That's not the goal here. Like, also, my overall goal for these 20 funded accounts, the reason I'm being very conservative and I'm taking it very slow, this is my goal. My goal is to eventually trade all 20 accounts at the same time. And just on average, my goal would be to make $80 a day. And if I make $80 per day per account, obviously we're going to have red days. So my goal is to average $40 in profit per day. In an overall month, $80 days is kind of my goal, but we're going to have some red days. My goal would be to have $40 profit per account on average per day. And if you take $40 times 20 accounts, that's $800 per day. If you take that times 20 trading days in a month, that's $16,000 per month. 16,000 times 12, that's $192,000 a year. So you get where I'm coming from as far as my math goes. That is the goal. So everything and the decisions that I'm making is based off of that goal. And that's why we're taking it slow. And I know some people, that's not their cup of tea, and they want to see big dollar amounts in XYZ. That's okay. You're probably not going to see that here. Now, one thing, I guess one change that I'm considering making is like once a week, I am considering trading so again, full transparency, most people know this, but I actually also have funded accounts with I have funded accounts with UProfit and Earn to Trade and Top Step that I also trade. Mostly I trade those off stream. I have taken payouts off. I have received payouts from my Earn to Trade. I received a $2,400 payout on that, which is great. But basically, I'm being way more aggressive on those funded accounts. And my goal is just to kind of use those funded accounts to hopefully pay myself, alleviate some of the costs that I incurred on these funded accounts, as we are just taking it very slow on these accounts. So these accounts being uber conservative. My other accounts, I'm being way more aggressive. I'm trading 1 to 2 minis versus these accounts, I'm trading 1 to 4 micros. So a big difference. But just kind of, I wanted to just kind of put that out there. But I am considering once a week, maybe on a Friday, trading my funded accounts using minis just to kind of mix it up a little bit and something new. Let me know in the comment if you would like to see that, or if you just want to continue to see me trade these accounts only, that's okay too. Okay, back to obviously the month since we've started only trading my 2 accounts and going very small size. We've actually not had a red day yet. And I don't really like to, I'm not, we've had like 13, we didn't really have a green day here. So on Wednesday, we lost $5. Technically a break-even day, according to Tradezilla. So it's not red, but it's also not green. So I don't think I can say I've had 13 consecutive green days, but we've had 13 days without a red day. But again, even that is great to see, but it's more just I want to trade well and be consistent. So obviously it's been going better, and I want to acknowledge that, and it's okay to, I guess, pat myself on the back a little bit, but we're a long way from being consistently profitable. I'm not naive to think that, oh, now we've made it just because we had a half a month that was better. I know we're a long way from consistent profitability. And I still have a lot to learn. I 100% get that. So let's just review this week. That's what this video is for. Starting Monday, I'm just going to read my notes. Started off with a big loss, you can see here. It was an okay trade, but could have waited for a little better confirmation on my setup. Then followed up with another bad entry, but that thankfully resulted in a winner. It was an okay day of 5 of 10 rating. Took, 1, 2, 3, 4, took 5 trades. And you can see big loss in the beginning. That's definitely something. I'm trying to give myself a lot more room, a lot more wiggle room on some of my stop losses, but I'm seeing that some of my stop losses are pretty big, and I'm not into risk to reward. It always has to be a set amount. I'm not into that. But some of those I feel like I could be cutting my losers faster, cutting them off. When I see something go, when I see price at action and I don't like it, just getting out. Then Tuesday, let's see what we have here. Again, you can kind of see my how my day went. So it started off red and then made a comeback, was really nicely green. Then, had another loss and kind of went the up and down. Actually, why did I not? I had a note here, but it didn't. I forgot to save it, I think. But I remember this day basically started off with a red day, with a red trade again. It's been kind of a reoccurring theme is almost all week long. My first trade was a red, was a loser, which is just kind of a bad way to start off the day. But it is what it is. We did battle back and ended small green. I was okay with that day. Okay, so now kind of the 2 days that I really want to talk about is Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, um, so let's just look at this chart. All right, so for those that are aware, so Wednesday was the Fed minutes, FOMC day. And again, started out okay. We were $150 in profit. And then right here, we had a losing streak of I think we lost 5 trades in a row. And about right here, I was starting to go on tilt and took 2 more trades that just immediately turned against me and stopped me out. It was one of those, you enter a trade and boom, you're stopped out. It was 2 in a row like that. And I ended stream. Right here when I was down over $700. And I was frustrated. Very frustrated, on the verge of tilt and just revenge trading, you name it. I end stream, and as if you're familiar with the channel, one of my things is I do all my trading on stream. The reason I do that is I have found that I'm more accountable and more disciplined when I'm trading on stream. When I'm trading off stream and I go on tilt, that's when things start to unravel and I have a hard time with my discipline. So that's part of the reason why. But ending the stream there was the wrong thing to do. I should have stopped trading, but I should have kept streaming and again, I ended stream and I kept trading. I kept trading off stream. Now, some of you are going to look at this and be like, well, maybe you should just, it worked out. So, maybe you should do that more often. And I am here to tell you, I know how that will end. It will not end well. I know it. I've been there. So, but yeah, basically, I caught some really nice trades right at 2:30 when Powell started speaking. I got long, and I basically caught most of that move up, which is this right here. And then kind of the rest of the day, I just scalped my way back to basically break even. So again, in the grand scheme of things, am I happy that I ended green instead of $700 in red? Yes, I am. But there is some bad habits being created doing that. So keep that in mind. Now let's go to the next day. So of course, keep in mind I did this and it worked out, creating bad habits. Now we go to Thursday. So let's just look at this again. Again, we start off the day actually starting off really well. At one point, we were $250 in profit. Things were going well. And then starting here to here, we lost the next 5 out of 6 trades. And it was just the way the losses went. A couple times we were 1 tick close to my take profit. Didn't hit my take profit and then stops me out. 2 trades in a row that happened, which is a trigger for me. And again, I went on, started revenge trading and just traded, immediately went against me. And again, right here, I end the stream. Very, very frustrated. Very similar to the prior day. End the stream, frustrated and on tilt. And of course, you know what happened. Again, I kept trading off stream. And I went full scalp mode. Full scalp mode of just capturing, 10 ticks here, 10 ticks, 10 ticks, and it's a very toxic way for me to trade. I know people will look at this and some will say, well, it worked out. Maybe I should continue doing this. Trust me when I tell you this is not sustainable. This was one of my biggest issues and biggest hurdles before I started streaming. And anytime, like when I would do this, inevitably, eventually, I would blow accounts when I trade like this. So I know for myself that this is not sustainable and this is not how I want to trade. So, but it happened here. Again, just not being disciplined. And we scalped our way out of this hole. Right here, we were $400 in the red. And we scalped our way out of the hole all the way back. And we ended the day actually $180 in profit. So am I happy that that was the result? Yes, I'm okay with it. But again, it's not sustainable. And if I look at my note, again, it worked, but I will blow accounts if I continue this behavior. So need to be more disciplined. So that is the theme. And then yesterday, let's just briefly go over that. Yesterday had a good day. So the reason this dollar amount is higher, we had $929 profit, is like I said, once a week, I do want to trade all 20 of my accounts just so they don't become stagnant. So that was the day I traded all 20 accounts on 2 trades, and they were both winning trades, which was great. But again, so yeah, ended the Friday on a good note, had a good Friday, was disciplined, no trading off stream, that kind of thing. But the theme for the week is I need to be more disciplined. And how do I do that? Just going back and kind of reviewing those Wednesday and Thursday. And basically, okay, how do I prevent that? That was kind of that was the overall question to myself was, how do I prevent that from happening? And it's a pretty simple answer. And the answer is I need to keep streaming. And I'm not saying that if I'm going on tilt or I'm going through where I know I need to stop trading, then I need to stop trading. That's the point. I need to stop trading, but I'm going to continue streaming so that I don't, so that I stop trading. And it holds me more accountable when I'm streaming. So I need to keep streaming. And a lot of people have asked me, why do you stream all day? Some people think that's weird. You should only stream for the first couple hours a day. And that's why I stream all day, just as an accountability. And because, I'm sitting at my desk. If you don't know, I have a small business and I also am working on that. So I'm working during the day and I'm trading during the day, kind of doing both at the same time. So, I have my charts open, and if I'm going through the day in the afternoon, I see a good setup that I like, then I'm going to take it. So that's why I'm streaming. Sometimes you don't see a lot of action, but it is what it is. So anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up here. This video is running longer than I wanted it to. But that basically sums up my week. And I guess, yeah, we have one more day of the month on Monday. So we shall hopefully have a good Monday. But we'll see everybody Monday. I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. I know we're camping this weekend. We had some pretty severe storms last night. So hopefully it doesn't storm too much the rest of the weekend. But all right, everybody, take care. God bless. And we'll see you Monday.